같은지 봅시다. Um, so it's before it's the last year topic is analyze meditation. But then these terms it's the foundation. There's some. It's hard to. My English is so bad. Yeah. So if if I don't how to talk, then it's can you please help me? Mm, so how to the keep the mental energy. So it's this is the yeah. So it's um how to not our the mind. So this is the um also the I think that is the foundation of the meditation. So foundation of meditation is the whole first is the first how to take care of our mental. So that is very important. So then there is two ways. One it's the matter the where you live, the circumstances, conditions, those things. It's because of those things you have eroded, you have unhappy. The one thing it's yeah, that is the conditions. One thing is just only the mental side. Also, there's something the problems make us suffering. So it's two things. Then it's the first things I think it's if you always be with the very uh, how to say it's for a little bit it's dangerous or unhappy circumstances that make you really the irritated or sufferings. So it's that is the we can how to say it because in Vasudeva said it's I already send in there the uh, Vasudeva said is that if the emotions are there, we didn't release emotion. Also, and how, can you translate this? Taji ponga mayintang yen niwa niwa tang surji mayi yeshili nyomo jen tswayi.
The first part?
Oh, first it's this.
Yes. Okay. So I can read it maybe in English. Vasubandhu. This is the text Abhidharma Kosha as the foundation of the Buddhist philosophy. So we have the so-called latent tendencies or anushaya. Latent tendencies are the tendencies that we have, the potential of them within us, not having been abandoned, the object being in close proximity, and improper mental engagement. These together constitute the complete cause of the afflictions or klesha. I don't know, in Tibetan sounds more difficult or in English. Not really sure.
So
I will try to read in Bulgarian, maybe it makes more sense. Just a second. Латентните склонности, които не са изоставени, близостта на обекта и неправилното умствено насочване, заедно съставляват пълните причини за помраченията или за клеша.
Yeah, it's we didn't release our emotions. Then one thing is the always conditions there, the we are surround us. The second, the first is the we didn't release our emotions. The second is the every obstacles surround us. Then also we have exaggerations. Make these two things compound. Then we are make bigger. That is the three conditions with us. Then it's the the negative emotion or unhappy or irritated. Those things automatically become. It's automatic become. So this is the physically you can avoid those things. Which place make you angry, which conditions make you suffering. Those conditions, the outside, then we can avoid those things. So that is the first, is physically what we can do. That is the first practitioners very important, because when you cannot drive the car, then you cannot drive in the big cities, because it's big city. The first you must how to drive car is the isolated place, no people place, because this is what if the similar. The first practice meant you must isolate some, you must avoid the obstacles, then you practice your mind. So that is the first we can, that is first practitioners need to isolate it, because the people always, the practitioner always live from distance from society because of this. This is the physically, I talk about the physically. So it's Tibetan, this called Nyimbu Timbali Yirngin Pongaga. Nyimbu Timbali Yirngin Pongaga. Meaning is you how to challenge the emotions. First, you can avoid Yirngin Pongaga, meaning is the year. This year is the place. Ngin is some conditions make you angry, those things. So it's Pong is the release from distance, those things. That is the first, the practitioners, very important, because it's the similar, the driver cars. You're not good at drive cars. You must distance from the city. Yeah. So that is the first is the how to say, it's the first, it's important. So do you know what I say? If I
maybe I would try first to summarize, and after
yeah.
they will confirm if it's clear. So we talk about different conditions that we can do to avoid problems, right? So the first is like the outer conditions that can impact on our mental health. If I may add, so our idea of the meeting, the talk with Yarphel, was to, what I proposed was to share his knowledge about the different methods to heal our mind, to find inner peace, and to deal with negative emotions, right? So that's why he started to give us traditional approach, or one of the countless approaches to how to deal with the mind, to train the mind. And so he talks about three different types. And the first one is how to deal with outer conditions, and how to physically avoid or just not abide in the place that can potentially create problems or negative emotions. So maybe you can interpret it in a different way, or maybe you have some questions or something was not clear regarding this first approach, how to avoid outer conditions that can impact negatively on our mind. Is it clear all? Do you need kind of more reflection on that? Do you have any questions? Yes, please, Vana.
So, Rinpoche means that if there is a place where people are disturbing to our emotions or our being or have other views, it's better not to contact and be away for that moment, so we don't get in this turmoil, just to protect ourselves. I mean, that's what he means.
Yes. First is the first practitioner. You level of the practitioner is high, then it doesn't matter. But it's the first
Yes.
person,
Like me, which is
practice yourself.
not so high, and I cannot cannot deal so much, it's better to avoid.
Yeah. So
Okay.
protect yourself is the most
Thank you
important.
so much. Thank you so
That
much.
is the physically you can avoid many obstacles. That
Okay.
is first because it's when the mental mental tannings, you should to first you know how to tan your ment. So it's first it's that is I think it's the conditions. So it's with Tibetan called this Nyembutimbali Yengipwaga. It means you challenge to it problems. The better first is better than you avoid these obstacles.
Thank you.
So
Thank you very much.
yeah,
Okay.
that is the first it's the distance. Yeah.
I understand. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It is like prevention
Ah,
from disease, in this case, from mental worries.
Yeah. Then it's then it's then what kind of thing? Then it's mental and energies. Then it's if you avoid these things, also that you can keep your mental health. So that is very important. Then it's when you have the problems, then how to you turn your mind. That is the second level. So it's then it's always we always what things make us suffering, make us unhappy, make us irritated. So those things always dissatisfied. That is the one really big. I think it's a very big things. So it's then how to every moment we the how to say in a Tibetan word Dewi Namtak Jimucho and Dewi Namtak is always think about the pastors, what I did this, what he did me for this, what I did these things, that always think about the pastors. Then you didn't think of pastors, then you always plan for future, always think about the future. It's the worry about the future. So those two things always keep us. So it's when really we arise, we know it's what is the why what we're doing. So that is very very rare. It's very difficult to know. So then it's pastor as what they did, those things make you angry. Also, what is the future? Worry about the future. That is to make you also irritated. So those things impact you mental. So it's then then it's a meditation means how to be with present. That is the meditation. Meditation, Tibetan means the Demba. Demba means what do you do? Those things you always know that. You always know that. You always remember what are you doing. That is the meditation. Meditation means meaning it's you really live. You feel you are live. So it's because there's a Tibetan the meditation.
Okay, there is a moment of technical problem, I guess. Is it clear so far? So the second conditions until Yarphel comes back. So the second is when we cannot avoid anymore, when some problems appears, then how to deal with that. And the Tibetan term that he mentioned, Dempa, this is actually the way they translate the mindfulness. Dempa means to remember something, to be mindful, which is one of the many terms for meditation. And this means simply to live at the present moment. So you feel, you're aware, you're mindful with the life itself. Yes. Is it clear? Do you have any question for the moment?
Then how much the session should last, so it's really enough? I always had this feeling that it's not enough to contemplate on these thoughts. But then I started do it regularly, and it was a very a good experience.
Yeah,
And
sorry,
this
Yarphel, we
reminds me-
just yeah, excuse me.
Yes, and this reminds me to do it again, just to refresh this experience.
Yeah, Yarphel, sorry. So we kind of start to discussing about the practical implication of what you talk. For example, can we sit and whatever you explain for the first conditions, first approach or the second, can we just sit and meditate on that, to call it analytical meditation, to reflect of some ideas? If you understand what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, the light is gone. So
Yeah,
because of
it's
this,
fine.
then
Yes.
yeah, so yeah,
Completely fine.
yeah, it's very good. So those letters, little bit meaning is difficult. So it's my English is really limited, so it's difficult to explain. But it's yeah. So this the when the people lost conscious, it's the lost conscious. That times the people think, oh, he is not really the live. Yeah, the people sometimes it's disease or something is conscious, lost conscious. We think he's not the fully live. Also, that kind of the angle, see the sleep also is the different kind of the not live. So then it's the when we wake, also there's many times we didn't really we didn't awareness where they live. So because of the we almost what we are doing, we don't have conscious. So it's we don't have conscious. We think about the past or what about the futures. So always take those things, take us. So we are really not really freshly live. So that is the Tibetan is wrong sim jisindang, sim namtok jisindang. We are follow the man is follow the emotions. So those things the 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 drag us the life. So this is the so yeah, so really your life meaning is the we what are you doing is in a day, what are you doing, what are you doing in a year, what are you doing in a moment. So that is the live, the fully live. So it's meditation means the what are you doing, that is you really know. So that is the one kind of the meditation, because the Tibetan Buddhism, they are written about the working meditation. Working meditation is you are work, but it's still you are meditation. Meaning is that when you are physically you are work, but it's the you mental always know what are you work, what are you doing. You work, you know the working. The brain meditation also you are breathing, you know what you're doing. So it's that meaning is that you don't waste time. But these times we are living the very noise, the world. So it's there's many things it's come. So it's you how to, that is also the how to the motivationally you what is you really know. what is the you wanted to think. So so in here it's doing namtok jimachupi deshitur means that you don't think doing namtok is the past, what you did, what you're doing. Those things thought is you just release them. Also you don't think about the future, what you happened. Those kind of thought also you don't think. So you just the minister, you don't need to judge anything. Then what you the consciously what do you it's very difficult, but it's the meaning is the what you the consciously the peer the mentors what you just so how to say it's take this, you catch these things. So that is then it's you don't need to really the strongly it's you touch this, that is the make you problem. You can constantly think the you mentor, but it's the you think it's the release what you want is that also then it's the suitable care, suitable consistent. That is the very, very important. So and here that is the meditation meaning. So it's yeah, my English is very very so it's, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Of course, don't
Yeah.
worry. We understand. I can also read the translation, especially of this quotation in English and Bulgarian. I will try to read it slowly so you can reflect on that, and maybe you have deeper meaning also. Do not follow after thoughts of the past. Abandon recollections of what has passed. Do not anticipate what is yet to come. Cut the chain of mental projection towards the future. As for the present, without calculating liking or disliking, hold to the very nature of awareness itself, without distraction from the outest, like a warrior entering battle, wielding a sword, in a state that is relaxed yet alert. Establish the watchtower of mindfulness so that you are not distracted anywhere, and repeatedly settle the mind upon the very nature free from confusion. And in Bulgarian, so we can take it as a kind of meditating, reflecting on that beautiful meanings, very profound. Не следвай мислите за миналото, изостави спомените за от миналото. Не посрещай бъдещето предварително, прекъсни нишката на умственото насочване към него. Що се отнася до настоящето, без да правиш преценки за приятно и неприятно, за нещо, което ти харесва или не ти харесва, задръж ума в самата природа на осъзнаването, без разсейване, още от самото начало, подобно на воин, който влиза в битка и размахва меч. В състояние на релаксация, отпуснатост и едновременно с това будност, mindfulness, осъзнатост, установи наблюдателната кула на вниманието, така че никъде да не се разсейваш и отново да насочваш ума към самата природа, истинската природа на ума, която е свободна, освободена от заблуди.
These verses, that is the verses or the progresses. What this name? How to say?
You can say lines or verses.
That is the I take from Sapta Jatanjit. That is very the Sapta means is the detail. Very detailed practitioner record. Also, this is the very also the people who has an experience, they are writing. So this is the very important. And here it's real in this short verses has what is really the meditation. And here the more important things Denbi Jiangsu Tsig. This is the in here this part very, very important. Denbi Jiangsu Tsig means the meditation aids in a Tibetan is the Demba actually. And here is the underneath there Denbi Jiangsu Tsig. It's the same mayong word Denbi Jiangsu Tsig. That is the meditation meaning. It's all that.
Which line is this? I try to make it a little bit. Same dream? Before same dream?
Same dream ki all tela. Denbi Jiangsu Tsig mayong ba the all tela. Dandang ba song. Ngong count yang mayong par Denbi Jiangsu Tsig last then tama de.
Dремпе това термина за да си спомня, с което използват за mindfulness.
This is the Tibetan meditation. It's really that part is the very important because the Demba is the Tibetan, the Gum is the Demba. The Demba when you the Demba gi korang mikpate majepa zongatela Gum seguri. The how to say that Dembi mikpate zombatela Gum seguri. Tandi no korang di tatasong.
He explains that there are two types of terms in Tibetan for meditation. One is gom. Gom is like to get used the mind to something, more like a training, like a habit, right? Dempa is to remember something that is already inside of you, inside of your mind. So you just need to remember it. This is more like mindfulness, usually they translate. But both terms concerning the meditation, like we say in English.
Yeah. So this is the very one thing. It's the meditation is very important things. Also, the Demba is the Chonjiki no longer you be Demba Jiori. The way of the Bodhisattva they talk about also the Demba. That Demba is the really what do you know, what do you do? It's not this kind of Demba, but also that is Demba. Remember, that is remember meaning is the Tibetan words diri yuna yui, diri mina miai. Meaning is what do you really happiness? Today you can be happy, then happy is there. It's if today you don't feel the happy, you always think of tomorrow. Tomorrow is never finished. So it's diri yuna yui, diri mina miai. Today have the happy, then you are really happy. Then today you don't have happy, then you're not happy. So it's the life still also the satisfies is everything. It's the today or the moment you have those things, then it's that is not this kind of Demba, but also the one kind of Demba. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's complicated enough, right? So when you say Dempa, like type of meditation to remember something, to let the mind get used to something, to remember it, in the way of Bodhisattva, Shantideva's fundamental Mahayana text, they talk about one meaning of this Drempa, but it can be also another types of the meaning of this Drempa. Yep.
Yeah. So those things it's difficult to learn, difficult to explain, but it's and here also the gamma the means you don't when you meditation that is they're not judgment. That is also the one part of the things. So so today so this.
And this is the name of the collection of texts right?
Yes,
The
yes.
108 profound instructions from different practitioners. This is the Zabdri Gyadang Chegi.
Yeah.
And this is the collection of texts from different practitioners, right?
Yeah. Different practitioner. Jit the 108.
Yeah.
So I pick up one. It's what is the meditation? I take this and I share. But yeah, this is a lot of difficult to explain.
I think that moment practically in a state that is relaxed yet alert.
Yeah.
Semdring
Dum so rembingang. That is
longrang. What doesn't means?
that is the
Okay, Tsveti.
yeah.
Can you explain practically how you understand this idea of to be relaxed and alert or aware, mindful at the same time?
What?
There is this line, I guess, as a
Dum
part of
rila.
this Samdri
Hmm?
Longrangpe.
Sim dumlul hipa means the you mentor is not really true constant. It's also the problem. If you the true the flexible also the problem. Then when you are the think one things that times you know it's not really hard, very strong constant. That is also a problem. Also, the really flexible. That is the problem. Then it's the suitable. You know how it's suitably to consistent one things.
So
That is
you're not too focused, not too concentrated, or not too kind of relaxed. You know what is the suitable, the proper way to deal with your mind.
you think I really know this. I always catch this. Then it's, you have a really strong motivation to that. Then it's also you cannot consistent to those things. That also become obstacles. So also you think you just it's release you thought also the problems. It's because you lost the constant. So these two things, yeah. So
Okay.
this, yeah. So
Maybe we can ask for questions if this was clear. Do you have any questions? Yes, please, Vana.
May I please ask in very simple words if Rinpoche can answer? Why is it number 108 so significant? I was just wondering.
The symbolic of this number of the text.
Yes.
Is there meaning in the number?
that is the menger. Menger is the practitioner has a very good explanation very shortly. So those the 108 is pick up, then they're written in this, yeah.
Yeah, but why the number 108? Does it mean anything like 101?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But that I don't know.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So profound. Thank you.
Yes. Any other question?
Can I say something?
Of course.
About the 108, it was very interesting that she asked about it, because for me, when I heard that you said it is out from this book 108. 108 is very. 108 are the beings of the mala, for example, which we are doing. So this is also the distance between the sun and the moon and the Venus and the sun is all 108. I mean. In a physical way. So I'm sure you know about 108, that this is a specific number. So I guess it has something to do with that. It is a sacred number.
Yeah, there's the Tibetan, the Mahayana, the path. There's 108 paths.
Yes.
So it's the Madhyamaka, Panjaparamata. This subject has a 108. The subject that talk about it. Yeah, so it's those things. So it's maybe it's the relative days. I'm not sure.
Yes.
I think it's hard to find the first reason because there are so many explanations according to the different teachings. So Prajna Paramita, another fundamental text in Mahayana tradition, the perfection of wisdom, if this was not clear. Okay, I think because some of the people hurry for work. Yes, Ellie, please. Oh my God. Yes.
I also wanted to say something more before I also have to leave. I wanted to thank you very much for the last time when you explained to us about the enemy entering in the house and or the thief who wants to steal about the negative emotion and to reflect on that, to be like it's becoming a friend. If you remember, you were speaking about this. And this was very helpful. I don't know why, because I also do other things of practitioners, but this really spoke to me. I have read about it, but maybe it's important who is saying it, because in our Vedic tradition, it is very important to listen from somebody who are really practicing this. So when you are saying it to us, this is very good for us because you are doing it. So we can absorb it much better. So I'm really thankful for this because it's staying in my mind. Not always, of course, because we live in accommodation, you know, in the city and a lot of people. We're not in ashrams. So for the normal people, it's very good to have interaction with someone like you, like pure energy. So it was very helpful, and also what we spoke today. So thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask about this term Drempa. Is it more like awareness than mindfulness in English? What I think, because remembering, I think, is more to be aware of what happens at the moment. To be aware, this term, is it not better than remembering? Because remembering usually is something with the past or something that did happen. What do you think?
Yes. Today it's before we today we didn't talk about the mindfulness. The mindfulness is today we just talk about meditation and the base on the meditation, what we can physically, we can do. It's the first is the first practitioners can avoid the obstacles. That is the physically it's we do, because in a Tibetan tradition we have these traditions, because the monk or every people the isolate from the society because of their practice. So that is the first it's I think. Then it's second I talk about these things. So it's what meaning is the meditation. Meditation meaning is the live with the moment, living with the present. So it's how to live. Then it's you just constant to what do you think that picture or something like that. You just keep this. Then it's when this we just concentrate these things. Then it's you don't really force to you concentrate. That is the obstacle. Also, you don't really you are flexible. It's very release. That is also the constant problem. So it's I talk about these things. That is the meditation. Then I talk about the Demba or meditation. Remember, that is the life, the everyday, what we do, what we know. That is very important. One thing, there's a source. It's we have, that is the mental source. So when you have good the energy mentors, then it's what you do is really successful. So it's that is the really precious our source. So it's how to keep this. Then is the nyeri means the daily life, how to awareness. You just question me that, yeah. The awareness is I think better than remember, yeah. The awareness, what you do, what you are doing, you know everything. Awareness, those things, that is very important. Otherwise, it's the days, the weeks, where you go, what you don't know, what are you doing? So
I
yeah.
think if I may also add something, Ellie, I think in this sense it can be both together, to remember and to be aware, to remember, to bring back the mind in this present moment. Remember, not to remember the past, but to remember to bring back the moment, to be aware at this particular moment. Good, because sorry, somebody yes, I think also wrote something. Remember, it is good because we forgot in daily life. So yes, how to bring back the mind in this present moment, which is awareness, which is also mindfulness in a way. But the thing is that the terms mindfulness, awareness, they in English we always try to explain what Tibetan or in Sanskrit what is the origin, and usually there is no direct translation, right? Or there are many different translations, depends on the context, depends on the teachings, and so on. So I think in this case it can mean different things, right? But the root of the word Drempa literally means to remember, and then comes the philosophical context.
Yeah. The meditation meaning is the take back yourself. That is the first meditation meaning.
To tame your mind.
Yeah, take yourself.
Yeah.
That is the first meditation. The afters then is meditation used for Buddhism, now it's used for business, used for many things, yeah. But it first is the meaning, first meditation meaning is tame yourself. That is the meaning. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.